Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss Cbse class 10 maths chapter 1 real numbers, and we are going to discuss the 8th example in our textbook in page number 10. Okay, so here this sum is also related to LCM and HCF. So before we get into the question, we'll just give a quick recap of the concept of LCM and HCF, which we've already discussed in the previous videos. Okay, so LCM, what do we know about LCM? It is the greatest power. It is the greatest power. Okay, and of each prime factor. Whereas HCF is the smallest. Smallest means what? You have something in common. Okay, smallest means you cannot take prime factors, also should be small. So remember it to be common prime factor. Okay, so LCF is the smallest power of each common prime factor in the numbers. So this is the basic meaning of LCM and HCF. And we learn two more properties, that when you do the product of the LCM and HCF, it will be equal to the product of those integers. Okay, but this works out only for two positive integers. But when you're going to take three positive integers A, B and C, the product of those will not be equal to the LCM, product of the LCM and the HCF. Is it clear, children? Yes. So these are the concepts which you need to remember regarding LCM and HCF. Otherwise LCM and HCF is going to be very easy for you. Okay. So next we will get into the question. Okay, so when you look at the question, so find the HCF and LCM of 6, 72 and 120. We have three numbers here. So let's first find out the factors. Okay, so for 6 you can very easily do 2 into 3. Yes, for 72, starting with the lowest number, we know it is going to be unique as per the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So 2 table, 2 3s are 6, 7, 12, 2 6 are 12. So 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. So 2 9s are 18, 3 3s are 9. So for 120, when you are going to do 2 6 are 12, 0, 2 3s are 6, 0, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 15. Okay, so for 6, what are you getting? For 6 you are getting it to be 2 into 3. Okay, and then so what are the powers? 2 power 1 into 3 power 1. For 72, you are getting 2 and 3. How many powers for 2? 3. How many powers for 3? 2. And for 120, you are getting 2 into 3 again. Okay. So how many powers for 2? 1, 2, 3 and 4. And for 3, you have 1 power only. So these are the common, these are the factors, okay, factors of the given numbers. Okay, because they have asked us to use the prime factorization method, so we have to use that way only. Okay, so now what did we get for 6? For 6 it is 2 power 1 into 3 power 1. For 72 it is going to be 2 power 3 into 3 power 2. Okay, and for 120, okay, so 120, this is a small mistake we did here. It's going to be 3 into 50, 3 into 5. Okay, so what you will get is, again the factors to be 2, 3 and 5. So 2 cube into 3 power 1 into 5 power 1. Okay, so now 2 cube into 3 power 1 into 5 power 1. So what do you know about the HCF? HCF is the smallest power. HCF is the smallest power. Smallest, what did I tell you immediately? Common, you should remember. Smallest and common. So what is the common factors here? 2 and 3 are common for everything. So you have 2 and then you have 3. So for 2, what is the smallest power among everything? 1 only. Okay, and for 3, what is the smallest power? 1 again. So it is what? 2 into 3, which is going to be 6. So now we have got the HCF to be 6. Okay, next you have to find out the LCM. Okay, so again let me write it. So 2 power 1 into 3 power 1, for 72 it is going to be 2 cube into 3 power 2, and for 120 it is going to be 2 cube into 3 power 1 into 5 power 1. Okay, for LCM you are going to write each factor. So it's going to be greatest and it is going to be each factor. So each factor you write, what are the factors you have totally? 2, 3 and 5. For 2, what is the greatest factor? 3. For 3, what is the greatest factor? 2. For 5, what is the greatest factor? 1. So what do you get? 8 into 9 into 5. Okay, so 8 5s are 40. So 40 into 9 you will get. So 9 4s are 36. So 360. So your LCM is what? 360. Have we got the HCF and LCM? Yes. So now we have found the HCF to be what? 6 and the LCM to be 360. Okay. Let me tell you one more small thing. We'll recap. What did I tell you in the beginning? If you have 3 numbers, when you multiply these 3 numbers, you will not get it as a product of HCF and LCM. So when you multiply 360 into 6, what you will get? 36, 3, 21, 2160. Remember, if you are going to multiply, it's obviously going to be a greater number. See, just imagine it's going to be 120 into 6. If you take itself, what it will be? 12, 1, 6 ones are 6. It's going to be 720. And 720 into 70, to just imagine how big the number is going to be. Okay, so with this we can say that for 3 numbers, okay, when you are given 3 in positive integers, when you are going to multiply these 3, it will not be equal to the HCF of 672 120 and the LCM of 672 and 120. Okay, so this also we were able to prove with the given example. So hope you understood these, children. Okay, so with this we are completing the examples related to the exercise 1.2. so we'll see the numericals given in the exercise 1.2 in the upcoming videos. Thank you, children.